Hello, welcome back to Breakout Trading. Today is September 2nd, 2020. What a day in the markets. We had a very strong day on the SPY with a gap up and a good continuation. Let's look at it on the 5-minute. I mean, really strong. Although majority of my watch list had some very heavy pullbacks today, which is a good thing. We're still in a bullish trend right now. I mean, SPY killing it. But let's look at some others. Let's look at Zoom. They reported earnings yesterday and had that, or 2 days ago, and had that insane move. And then today, a little pullback on it, which is expected after that extremely large move. Let's see how much. It was a 48% move. At its highest that day, closed at a 42% gain after earnings. So a little pullback is definitely to be expected. Let's see, the low of yesterday was 410.68 and the low of today was 410. So that is your new resistance temporarily. So yeah, I mean, watch for a break of there. If that happens, we could go a little lower for sure. But also maybe try and snag some shares up right there, because right now it's bouncing off of it pretty good 2 days in a row. It might consolidate a little bit here before going higher. So of course, as always, wait for a break of 481 to try and ride Zoom up higher. Okay, up next we got Roku. Roku with a massive hammer on the day. Didn't hate what happened today. We still closed at 178, which is above this peak right here with a high of 170.97. So, I mean, we're still looking really strong, and that hammer is beautiful. You could easily set up a trade just straddling it. So, an entry at 184.42 with a stop loss at 170, $14 R, and that could be a great setup indeed. And there's a lot of stocks that did that today, like Apple. That was another one, not quite as strong of a hammer. Tesla, huge hammer right there. Could do the same sort of trade on this. Entry above it at 481.30 with a stop loss of 402. Yeah, but I mean, bouncing right off of the 20 EMA Tesla did. So still bullish, still in a bullish trend until we really break below these hammers. If we do, which I don't think is going to happen yet. I don't think this is the big pullback. I think we're just going to bounce and go higher overall. So up next we have GRWG. My friend James Stanley with the first request, sort of. It wasn't a comment, it was a FaceTime, but it's still a request and I'm counting it. So the first review is GRWG. Never seen this stock before. It recently crushed earnings, I guess, on August 13 and made a crazy run from $9 to $22. So that is a 138% move in about 7 days at its highest. So massive, and now it's pulling back as expected. We got a good bounce on the 20 EMA, and it's starting to go up. It's a little scared of up here with these wicks, but we do have a little trend potentially coming on. So it could go higher and hopefully break the 1735. That's when I would be a bull on it. But I do think it's going to be more of maybe a slow move up, or it could also come back down, retrace, and test this 1330 level. Below that, we're headed back down to 950. But if earnings was as strong as they were, that powerful of a move, yeah, I would be a bull. If it did drop down here, you could just try it out, snag some shares at 1330, get a bounce, or above here would be the safer bet, above 1794. That would give it space to run to 22 at least and retest those highs and see what would happen. So that is GRWG, my thoughts. And let's go to Intel. We had a very large bearish gap that occurred on earnings, and we're starting to fill it. So if we open above today, we could be having some good day trading opportunities and potentially fill this gap soon up to 59. So keep an eye on that. Or we're going to get rejected and come back and test these 48 levels. All right, next up, SBUX had a beautiful day today. It's filling this gap that we pointed out. It's getting really close. It's at 88.35. 90.50 is roughly the next resistance. So you might see a little rejection up there and a little drawdown and then come back and go higher. But if you're in it right now, have that target set at 90.50, take some shares off the table, and then maybe catch a pullback and a rip through it. This EMA is a good amount below it, so it could kind of distribute up here for a little bit before going higher. So be cautious of that. And then lastly, Twitter had a crazy strong day. Beautiful gap up over this consolidation and just roar. I actually day traded this one today and got wrecked, unfortunately. This candle came in, it was super aggressive. It was above all the pre-market highs. Very good bullish confirmation candle. So I got in. Trade was doing well to start. I actually got in on this pullback. So I got in right here. It was doing good to start, and then bam, massive selling came in, stopped me out, and then ripped for the rest of the day. And that happens sometimes in trading. It's gonna happen. Perfect setups. As long as you stick to your plan, stick to the trades you want. Next time I take that, I only lost an R here. Next time I take that, it continues. It never does this little dip. Bam, I make 3-4 R. So keep those losers small, have those winners bigger. That's the name of the game. So thank you guys for watching this stock review. Market is wild, some crazy plays out there. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Send us a ticker to review. Give us our first comment that we can review a stock for you. Please, I'm begging. All right, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks for watching.